Welcome from the home of the New York Mets, Citi Field in Queens. We've got baseball on the show. It's the Colorado Rockies going up against the New York Mets. John Sciambi and Chris Singleton. First pitch coming your way next. And taking the ball for the Mets, David Peterson. And Singy, it's unique these days, but he's more of a pitch to contact type of guy.
Yeah, Boogie, he doesn't rely too heavily on the strikeout. He knows he needs to miss barrels, get some soft contact, let the defense do work behind him. And I think a guy like that can keep a good tempo, don't give hitters time to adjust or think. They can move through a ball game, and you look up, they're in line for a quality start. We'll see what he's got in this one.
Brenton Doyle, the leadoff batter, as he looks at ball one. And an ABS challenge coming from behind the dish. It just shaved the zone. They'll keep both their challenges.
First pitch, 4-10.
That's a ball.
That one called just inside, I think, and on the mound, he's trying to get a little bit of an explanation. Doesn't seem to be too bothered by it, though, but he clearly thought it clipped the corner.
Doyle started after it, tried to hold up. Now a look to first. Nope, he held back. Fastball is outside. Catcher challenge. We'll take another look. Pretty close, but it was a ball. That knocks them down to one challenge left. This one in the air right field. Taylor ranging after it. Brings it in with a nice running grab. And there's one down. Time to check out the Rockies lineup. And so far this year, this has not been a very good offense.
Well, in this day and age, if you can't slug and get on base, that OPS has to be at a certain level. If you're going to produce runs, give your pitchers an opportunity as they're facing tough offenses as well.
That one hammered, but pulled foul. Just
ball,
missed.
that's high.
And he swings and lifts one to deep center field. Carrying well. Off the batter's eye and gone. He sends it out of here. The Rockies score first. It's 1-0.
You can't ask for a better start than hitting a home run in your first at bat to give your team the lead. Boog, I wasn't sure he hit that one as hard as he needed to get it out of here, but it had just enough behind it for the homer. What an attempt at the wall, though. He really gave a terrific effort to try and bring that one back.
One down. Stepping in, Ezekiel Tovar.
Part of the order coming through now, and with one home run already in this inning, they're definitely looking to do some more damage.
Rips one to left. That's a base hit. So they get a man aboard with a one-out single.
Well, a swing like that can help you come out of the struggle. We saw the numbers coming into the ball game, but all he's trying to do at this point is help his team win.
Ripped right field. That's back there. That one way back, and it's gone. It's their second home run of the inning, and they tack on to their lead. It's 3-0. He only needed one swing to square it up.
Not wasting any time in that at bat, Boog. Aggressive, and it paid off. Always scary for a pitcher when a guy can take a fastball down the middle and hit it to the opposite field. No holes in a swing like that, and that time that ball was hit hard.
Mickey Moniak getting ready to hit.
He's a master at hitting fastballs. You need to be careful with location if you're going to throw them.
Ball, that's up.
Already 3 runs across in the frame here in the second game of the series. And a swing and a miss.
A 1-2 count, all he's seen is fastballs. You've got to expect something off speed. Stay back.
Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Got him swinging.
Oh, nothing too fancy on the strikeout pitch right there. Just a low 90s fastball, and I'm not sure he was trying to challenge him, but that's pretty much what happened. Very hittable location, but he found a way to just get it by him.
Hey.
Two down, nobody on. That misses, and the count even 1-1. In the air, right field. And that is that. But 2 round trippers in this. Francisco Lindor comes up to the plate.
Ball.
Oh, he doesn't get the call. Ball 2. Challenge from behind the dish here. And that one did find the strike zone. So they've still got both their challenges. Here's a 1-1. Lindor swings through that one. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout.
Batting second, left fielder.
Here's a Mets lineup now.
Hack.
Right through there for a strike.
Quickly into an 0-2 count. Both pitches were down in the zone. I think you set your sights a little bit higher because you'll have a tendency to chase if you look down in that area.
Ball.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
And they'll do it again. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
Well, anytime you can punch out the top 2 guys in a lineup to start an inning, got to be feeling pretty good out there on the mound, because when you think of just having a distraction, table setters on the base paths, and all of a sudden you're dealing with the number 3 hitter, any distraction can cause you to serve up a cookie, and instead of it being a solo shot, it's a 2 or 3 run homer.
The batter now, Jorge Polanco. Swing and a ground ball.
No, that's a foul ball.
Foul ball.
Looks really sharp at the start of this one. This is how it's going to be today. It's going to be a tough one for this lineup.
Sliced hard but foul. The 1-2. And that one almost hit him.
Straighten him up a little bit.
Got him. Strikes out the side to begin the game. What a start. Down in order go the Mets. They trail it here 3-0. Back here at Citi Field. On now to the top half of inning number 2. Chris Bryant digging in for the Rockies.
He's got pop, which is a little sneaky because he's so comfortable with taking his base hits to the opposite field, but he can jump you if you make a mistake.
And it's fouled away. The 0-2.
Well, he missed badly with that 0-2 fastball. Hitter has to understand, probably wants to try to put him away with that pitch, so got to stay ready for it.
That one off the mark.
That's a ball.
2-2. This one belted deep left field, on its way, gone. Chris Bryant with a star scraper. 3rd home run of the season, and they add to their lead. He absolutely crushed that one.
No doubt about that one, Boog. We knew it wasn't coming back.
That home run was a no-doubter. As we dive into the numbers with StatCast.
Crushed, Boog. Just absolutely crushed. 112 miles per hour on the exit velo, and like you said, no doubt about that one. Plenty of launch angle to give it that backspin as well, and that carried way over the wall.
Knee high, that's in for a strike.
Always exciting to see a leadoff home run in an inning. Kind of gets the offense fired up, and you start to expect a big inning.
Nobody on, nobody out with a run in here at the top of the 2nd. Swing and a miss at a slider. Our plate umpire, Earl Hendricks.
Yeah, with Hendricks, Boo, kind of interesting. He's a good, consistent umpire, but you do hear that he kind of favors one side of the plate more than the other. So it's really hard to know for sure, but I think that usually it has to do something with where he sets up prior to each pitch. Well, that at-bat seemed to be over as soon as it started. 3-pitch strikeout. You've got to be better at the plate right there, at least to foul something off, extend that at-bat.
So digging in, Jordan Beck. Check swing called strike. Strike 1. Foul ball. Next one in the dirt. Swing and a miss. Got him to go up the ladder for the K.
Sitting off speed there. Timing wasn't quite right on the fastball, even to try to late emergency hack and foul it off. But very quality pitch located. I like that little 2-seam arm side run to the outside corner of the plate.
Take one.
Ground ball up the middle, and that one handled. No play. That's an infield single.
Boog, that's staying within his game right there. I mean, this speedster gets the infield single, and now he's on base to possibly do some damage. I love seeing what guys like this can do to disrupt the game once they get in a position to do so.
Castro at the plate with 2 away, swings through that one. That to right. And that is that. The Rockies tack on another with this one. We go to the bottom of inning number 2. You're watching Rockies baseball on the show, Colorado. Back here in Queens, we head to the bottom of the second. Francisco Alvarez up now for the Mets.
That's a ball.
Quintana, more than 100 career wins on the mound, and he's a native of Colombia. That one missed. Check swing called strike. Strike one. Just missed.
That's a ball.
That one misses.
That's low.
So a leadoff walk.
Boog, if I were him, I'd be nibbling around the plate as well. I mean, this guy's just capable of hitting pitches outside of the zone and driving them a long way.
Ball.
Man, he was really tardy on that fastball. Great job of setting him up by throwing the curveball. Add some velocity to it on the next pitch. Can't catch up.
To third, Doyle. Safe at first as they can't make the play.
Batting sixth,
First and
baseman,
second, no
Luis
outs.
Torrens.
Luis Torrens, the next to hit.
Here's an
Ball.
opportunity. If you're going to get back in this game, you have to take advantage of this situation. This feels like their chance.
Close one,
No, that
doesn't
missed. That's
get
a
the
ball.
call. 2 balls, no strikes. That one ripped, but foul. Up the middle, base hit into the outfield. Here comes Alvarez around third. He's safe. It's
He's in there. He's
4-1.
safe.
He swings and misses at the first pitch. 0-1.
If you're going to be a championship type of ball club, you've got to hit with runners in scoring position. And after last night's struggles, I'm sure this team is chomping at the bit to have this kind of opportunity here early in this game.
In the air, left field. Moniak on the move. Great catch, foul ground up against the wall. And now the right fielder, Tyrone Taylor. He's one of the faster guys just by pure sprint speed in the majors. Swings through that one. And a seed into center. That's a base hit. Now a long throw home. Safe at the plate. And it's 4-2.
Well done. Narrows the deficit with the RBI there. Just a cookie down the middle. I mean, those are the ones you dream about. The ones in the cage, you're just hoping you get in the ball game. Right down the middle, not a whole lot of velocity, right on top of it.
Turned on, but that's foul down the third baseline.
So now it's all about protect mode. Try to shorten up, try to track the ball, block it if you have to, as far as just a late swing that maybe you're not sure about, but some way, somehow climb back into this at bat through the count.
2 on, 1 out. This one in the air, center field. Castro has a beat on it, and there's 2 away.
Up next for the Mets, shortstop Francisco Lindor.
Now up to hit Francisco Lindor.
Ball.
Two on, 2 outs. Swing and a miss as he was out front that time. Got him swinging. It's a strikeout. Good job at damage control right there. We head on now to the top of the third. It's the Rockies 4 and the Mets 2. This is Rockies baseball on the show, Colorado. Back here at the ballpark, let's check out the latest news from around the league.
That's all you need. Can't sleep, but I dream. It's a must. You see, eyes wide open. I see. Had a vision, had a dream. Eyes wide open. I see.
swings and fouls one off. On a line out towards center. Brings it in. One up, one down.
Not fooled at all right there. He was clearly all over it, but sometimes you hit it too hard and right at someone. You're looking for one of those bloop hits to get a knock sometimes.
Ripped, but it curls foul. Now the 0-1.
Ball.
Just
No,
missed.
ball.
A little out front there as he swings through it. And now it's filled up.
Ball. That's outside.
The 1-0.
I think he was sitting off speed there.
Nobody on his team has been better at driving in runs this season, Singy. And that one is downstairs. And it's 2-1. Fouled off. He was late. And now the count is full. And another power hitter lurking in the on-deck circle. On the ground,
That's
right
foul.
side, and that's just foul. Payoff pitch. So a walk puts runners at first and second.
Up next for Colorado, second baseman Tyler Freeman.
In the air to left center. 2 down.
Up next for Colorado, first
2
baseman
aboard, 2
Chris
outs.
Bryant.
Here is Chris Bryant.
Coming off an absolute bomb in his last at bat.
Down.
Action in the
Ball.
pen down there. Luis Garcia, the hard-throwing righty, is up and loosening. McLean also throwing.
Tough
That's
spot
the
right
ball.
here. A couple runners on. 2-ball count. You can't nibble, but you have to execute and finish your pitch. If you leave something out over the plate, it's going to bring in some runs.
Ball.
That
That's it.
one misses. Ball 3. Kyle Karros into Colorado on deck circle. Two on, 2 outs, and that'll load the
Ball 4. Take your
bases.
base.
He did not take the bat off his shoulder the entire.
For the Mets.
Now on the bump, Nolan McLean.
Well, no margin for error in terms of throwing strikes with the bases loaded. Just has to execute one pitch at a time to try to get out of this.
The bit behind with that swing. It's strike 1. That's a strike, and he inches closer to getting out of the jam. All loaded up. We're here in the top half of inning number 3. Swing and a miss. That's a strikeout. Huge strikeout there. Rockies leave them loaded, but they still lead this one 4-2. Welcome back, and Singy, it's been more of a grind out there compared to his last outing.
Indeed, Boog, and he's definitely not as dominant, but there's a lot of game left.
Soto leading things off and takes a strike. That one close, ruled a ball. Ball one. And it's a called strike after the review. Still 2 challenges left for them. The 0-2. Back to the mound. It hit him. Throw short, hops him at first. Can't come up with it. He's safe.
Up next for the Mets.
Well, you can't give him 2 errors on that play, but that's pretty much what it looked like. Tried to stay with it after the bobble, and it might have pulled it off with a good throw, but it's very easy to rush the throw when you don't field it cleanly. A lot of times guys don't have a good grip on it, and I think that was the case right there.
Here's the 0-2. That one ran inside, almost got him.
Well, you've got to establish the inside part of the plate early, and that sends a message not just to this hitter, but to the rest of the lineup as well.
Battling here as he fouls it away.
Well, that 2-seamer is heat-seeking for right-handed batters. Just runs in on those hands.
And a foul ball, he stays alive. Soto gets his lead at first. Nobody out. Swing and a miss. Had him out front for the strikeout.
Well, Boog, it becomes pretty difficult as a teammate when a guy's struggling like this. You don't know if you want to go up and tell him to keep swinging it, or if you want to give him his space, what exactly he needs. But right now, it's clearly a struggle for him, and you're just hoping that somehow, some way it'll click, and he can get out of this as quickly as possible.
That one at the knees for a strike. Swings through that, and it's a strikeout. And there's 2 away.
A pretty good break on the curveball right there. Maybe not as down in the zone as he would have liked, but deceptive enough to get that swing and miss. And if you don't catch that pitch out front on the barrel, it bears in on you pretty hard.
Base hit. Throw stops the lead runner at second. 2 on and 2 out.
Third baseman, Luis.
Nice line drive to the pull side right there, but he didn't spin off of it. That's the key. You still have to extend through the baseball in order to hit a line drive like that. He's just missing with some pitches that, I mean, they're not strikes, and that's what you think, oh, good pitch is a strike, but so many times pitchers are trying.
Inside, almost got him. High fly ball down the left field line. And a foul ball. "3-1 is on the way. That crosses the plate, and now they're just 1 strike away from getting out of this mess. Out towards right center field. Castro on the move to the alley. He's got it. And that is the 3rd out of the inning. 1 hit, 1 error in the inning, but they wind up leaving 2. 3 innings complete. It's the Rockies 4 and the Mets 2. Back here at Citi Field, out of the 4th, Jordan Beck digging in for the Rockies. Check swing called strike. 0-1. Swings through that one for strike 2.
Just a bit late on that 0-1 breaking ball. 0-2 hole now. He's going to have to shorten up, tighten things up if he's going to have a good at bat.
Spoils a 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. The 0-2. He goes down looking.
Up next for Colorado, third baseman, Britton Doyle.
Got it started a little too early. Strike 1. And that one is lifted in the air. Bench under it. 2 away now. This is Willie Castro. He's already homered in this game. And first offering is fouled off. Chris, he's currently the team leader in stolen bases. 2 down, nobody on. And that one a little below the knees. And 1-1.
Ball.
Fastball is outside. Goes down swinging for the strikeout. Had him out front for strike 3. Rockies are down quietly as they can't add to their 4-2 lead. Welcome back, and Singy, it's been more of a grind out there compared to his last outing.
Indeed, Boog, and he's definitely not as dominant, but there's a lot of game left.
Tovar on to first. 1 pitch and 1 out. Now it's the right fielder, Tyrone Taylor. Ball 1 to Taylor.
Well, I think the key, if he can get through 1 more inning, anything after that, a hitter or 2 is bonus, but they should be lined up good enough to get to the finish line.
The Rockies leading by 2. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. That is downstairs. 3 balls, no strikes. Right through there for a strike. And that's ball 4.
Well, he tried to nibble right there and just missed his spot. Hitter didn't offer at it. Now he has somebody to worry about over at first.
Runner takes off. That's it for a strike. And that's a stolen base, not even close.
Well, he had that base stolen as soon as he broke for second. Such a huge lead. The pitcher's got to find a way to help out his catcher, especially if he doesn't have a great throwing arm. Step off the rubber, shrink that lead, somehow create a little bit more time where maybe you can prevent that stolen base.
Throw to first in time. Back to the top of the Mets order, and now it's Frankie Lindor. That one's in there. Strike 1. Taylor at second with 2 down.
Clearly didn't come out of his hand the right way. Left that curveball way up.
In the air to left center. Castro on his way over. And the inning is over. Back here in Queens, new inning getting started. Ezequiel Tovar digging in for the Rockies.
All these Rockies putting together some really good at-bats in this game. There's been a lot to like with how they're approaching their chances at the plate. It looked to me like they really wanted to get to the starter early, get him out of the game before he settles in. So I'd say mission accomplished.
And a big swing and a miss.
That's a ball.
High fly ball lifted in the air right field. And there's 1 down.
Up next for Colorado, catcher Hunter Goodman.
No, that's out.
Swings through the sweeper. And now the count 1-2 after the swing and the miss. In the air, right field. Taylor should have this one. Makes the catch up against the wall in foul territory.
For Colorado, left fielder Mickey Moniak.
Mickey Moniak digging in for the Rockies. He is struck out and he is walked.
Man, this guy's got a great feel for his breaking ball today.
And it's even up.
Inside. Ball.
2 down, nobody on. And we're at the top of the 5th. Got the bat going too soon. It's strike 2. Fouls that off to the left, and we'll do it again. Two down, nobody on. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. It's the Rockies 4 and the Mets 2. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Leading off, Juan Soto.
Juan Soto.
Hard hit, knocks it down.
For the Mets.
Really good swing right there. He got a pitch that he knew he could handle, allowed himself to stay back just a tad bit longer, and he hit the ball on the screws.
That one misses.
That's the
ball
ball.
1. He was late there. Strike 1. Up the middle. Nice grab. He flips it to second in time. And 2. What a play.
Really nice double play turn right there, and it all started with that sweet glove flip on the feed to second. You know, these middle infielders, they spend a lot of time honing that glove work, so it just becomes like second nature. I think you also have to have a really good glove that's broken in, that's not too large, so that you can have a feel for that baseball and be able to flip it like you're barehanded.
Now the catcher up to hit, Francisco Alvarez. The Mets down by a pair. Last half of inning number 5. Comes up empty.
Another 0-2 count right here. Pitcher just in the driver's seat. He can go anywhere he wants to go right here.
Inside
Take
and
your
hit
base.
him.
That got him.
Up next for the Mets, designated hitter Mark Vientos.
In the dirt, the throw into second, safe,
No,
and
he
now
beat it.
a man into scoring position. Runner at second, 2 down. Oh, great stop. Throw to first. What a play. Inning over. Mets strand 1, still down by a count of 4-2. Back here at Citi Field. Close game here, and a chance now to look at a few highlights from this one.
For the Mets.
Here's Tyler Freeman to hit.
Luis Garcia.
And the 1-0.
Just a little too quick on that front shoulder, front hip, front foot. Everything comes open. No way of making contact with that one.
Ball outside.
Here's a 2-1. That's a bullet, but it goes foul. Two now. Flails at that one. It's a strikeout.
And he'll be beating himself up on the way back to the dugout. Got a pitch to hit and just couldn't get to it. I think that slider really caught way more of the plate than it was supposed to.
Here's Chris Bryant now. He launched a solo shot back in the second inning of this one.
Yeah, that was big for these guys early on. Definitely helped them get off onto the right foot.
He's a bullpen arm that keeps the ball in the ballpark. But obviously, out of the bullpen, you're looking to limit home runs.
Yeah, and that's why he's such a high leverage arm. Just doesn't matter for him. He looks at attacking the zone and attacking hitters regardless
outside
of the situation.
Comes up empty. That's strike two. Swings and misses. Coming out of the bullpen, throwing beat.
Colorado, the designated hitter, Kyle Carroll.
Fouled off left side. Two down, nobody on. And we're in the top half of the sixth.
That two-seam fastball is usually coupled with a slider away, and when a hitter's conscious of the pitch in, it's hard for him to cover middle away, and that's where a pitcher can really finish off that batter.
Swings through that one for strike two.
Ball outside.
Swing and a high fly ball left field. And that is that. It's the Rockies 4. Back here in Queens. Well, we go bottom six. Luis Torrens up now for the Mets.
Pitching well, but not throwing a ton of first pitch strikes. Usually doesn't work out for success, but you can never predict baseball.
On the ground. He gets there with the slide. And that's a great play for the out.
Just so impressed with the movement on that play. Footwork was excellent. The arm strength was there. And, of course, the most important part was getting the out.
That's a ball.
Late swing, foul to the left. The Rockies up by 2 here in the bottom of the sixth. Left field. 2 down. And up next for New York, Tyrone Taylor.
So important to get ahead of these hitters. You don't want to issue a free pass and allow that tying run to come to the plate. Always want to keep that other team in a position where if they're going to beat you, they're going to have to do it with multiple hits.
2 down, nobody on. And that one fouled off.
0-2 count. You got the opportunity to expand the zone. Could get the chase there. Let's see what he comes back with next.
Stays alive. The wind, the kick, and the 1-2. Chases the changeup in the dirt. Catcher has it, fires to first. That completes the strikeout, and that'll do it. It's the Rockies 4 and the Mets 2. Welcome back as we take a look at their upcoming schedule. And he bunts, but that's a foul ball. Strike 2.
Well, you got the hitter already chasing that nasty slider. If you're on the mound, you just want to expand the zone right now. Get a swing and miss and get through this at bat.
That one 95 to finish him off.
Simply said, this guy's flailing at the plate right now. Just disconnected from head to toes in terms of the sync of his body. That's his 5th strikeout of the series, and we're just 2 games in. So hoping to see some kind of adjustment out of him. His at-bats are just a little tough to watch right now. Ooh, Baya. You got to remember to take the donut off the bat, partner.
And 1-2.
Ball.
That's out to center field. Dives, but it kicks off his glove. And they have their first hit since the 3rd inning. Luis Robert Jr. coming into the game now as the injured replacement.
Number 88, Luis Robert Jr.
Castro now at the plate as he swings through strike 1.
This is one of those situations the infielders have to pre-plan and understand that the ball's got to be hit extremely hard right at them if they're going to have a chance to go for a double play.
The 0-2. Cuts on it and misses. That's a strikeout. And that's 4 strikeouts.
For the Mets.
New pitcher on now, Luke Weaver.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
Checks over to first, back safely. The kick and the pitch. Runner goes. Line drive. Makes the grab, and that'll end the inning. It's the Rockies 4 and the Mets 2. And now it's Vidal Brujan.
Now pitching for
We're back in a new pitcher here to start the bottom of the 7th. Keegan Thompson.
Well, the best relievers love the opportunity to come in and protect the tight lead late in the ball game. Some of them are just wired different, so we'll see what he's got here. Well, he came right at him right there, challenged him with the 2-0 fastball. Not sure exactly what he was looking for, but can't imagine that's a confidence booster on the mound. You're in that hitter's head a little bit.
Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout. A big first out here in the 7th via the punch out.
Yeah, it just does so much to change the outlook of an important inning like this. When you got the leadoff hitter, so critical in setting the table when you got a tight game like this. So a strikeout really puts them on their heels.
And a base hit up the middle. And that'll bring the tying run to the plate.
112 miles per hour. The ball seemed to explode off the bat right there. He put everything together on that swing. So that's one of those knocks that feels a little extra sweet.
Now 1-1.
Now this team is definitely looking for a big swing of the bat right here. Try to close that gap. But, you know, at the very least, if you could find a way to manufacture that run from first, it feels like it's really important to getting back into this ball game.
And that one lifted in the air center field. Castro on the move. He's got it. Now here is Jorge Polanco.
Ball.
The Rockies trying to protect a 2-run lead here at the bottom of the 7th. Throw, save. That's a stolen base.
No, that missed. That's a ball.
That just
That's
misses. 3-1 now. On the ground, right side. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. Mets leave one. They trail it here, 4-2. Field. Now the Rockies catcher, Hunter Goodman. Swing and a miss. He was late. Strike 2. Weaver in his 9th season, 32 years old, a former first-round pick back in 2014. Swing and a miss at the splitter, and it's a strikeout.
Wow, short work to send him packing to start the inning, and no messing around either. All 3 pitches were in the strike zone, attack mode all the way, and that's pretty impressive given the pop he was dealing with at the plate.
Late with the swing there. Oh, 0-2 now. Ground ball right side. Can't glove it cleanly. The throw won't get there in time, and the speedy runner is on at first. So man aboard. Next to hit for the Rockies, Tyler Freeman. 0 for 3 in this one. Moniak stands at first with 1 out. Next offering is fouled back. Quick move to first. Moniak dives back in safely. Runner on the go. Pitch misses. Safe at second, and that was not close.
Well, he picked over once just before the pitch to check on him, but that didn't seem to slow up his jump on the pitch at all. I think that guy's been studying some video. Awesome job to be prepared, got the timing down, and he gets into scoring position.
Man at second. Swing and a miss. Weaver with the strikeout. And Chris, that's a way to neutralize his speed by keeping him off base.
And the defense breathes a sigh of relief because he puts pressure on everyone if he can put the ball in play. But that's how you do it. Keep him off balance, get him out of there, and deal with the next guy.
Swings through that one out in front that time.
Two really good back-to-back sliders. Now in an 0-2 count. He's feeling real confident about finishing this hitter off. He can go anywhere he wants.
Runner at second. Got him. SK is his third of the game. It's the Rockies. On to the bottom of the eighth. Here's the catcher for the Mets, Francisco Alvarez.
Now pitching for
Juan Mejia into the game.
These are the spots relievers really make a name for themselves. Late and close. There's not much margin for error, but at the same time, there's a reason they're put in these situations. Pretty good pitch to take a pass at in a 1-0 count.
Oh, this is deep to left center. Way back there. On its way. Gone. That should get the dugout going. Just missed. The Rockies trying to hold a one-run lead here in the bottom half of the eighth inning. He gets to it with a slide, fires to first, and they get the out.
Couple of pitches and a quick out.
Now the third baseman, Luis Torrens. And that's in there for strike one. That clips the corner. Got him looking. That's a strikeout.
Frustrating end to the at-bat for the hitter, and I'm sure that's going to sit on him for a little while. You want to be ready to hit the fastball. Sometimes you can overthink things, and I think that was the case right there.
This one driven deep, way back there, and it's gone. We are tied. He goes deep in his first at-bat off the bench. Second home run of the inning for him. Taylor, the batter now, as he swings and misses for strike one. And time is called for a mound visit now. Big moment in this game, so they'll talk it over. Tied at 4. Swing and a miss. And he's down on strikes. That's the back here in Queens. Now it's the DH, Kyle Karros. Ball one, no strikes. And that just scraped the zone. The ball is overturned. So they get to hang on to their second challenge. 4-4 in the ninth. Swings and misses. And it's 0-2. Swing and a miss, struck him out. And a strikeout for the first out here in the ninth.
Came inside with that two-strike fastball nicely and just bunched him up on the inside part of the plate. Couldn't get around on it and catch it out front. Many times if you do, it's a foul ball. And you know, a lot of pitchers, they really don't like working inside with it.
Ripped, and he can't glove it. It's by him. Go ahead run on base. Brenton Doyle digging in for the Rockies.
If you're a base runner, you've got to stay dialed in here. Look for anything in the dirt. Try your best to get in the scoring position.
And that skips in the dirt. Tied at 4. Missed with a changeup, and it's 2-0. And another ball.
It's getting squeezed a little bit here late.
And on further review, it was a strike. They'll keep their remaining challenge. That one finds the zone. 2 balls, 2 strikes.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, trying to stay out of the double play right here.
Williams keeping an eye on him. Here comes the pitch. Runner breaks for second. Got him swinging. And safe. It's a stolen base. And the go-ahead run is now in scoring position.
Up next for Colorado, center fielder Willie Castro.
First pitch swinging.
A lot of times you'll see a pitcher maybe double up on a pitch. This guy will throw it 3 times, 4 times in a row because hitters just can't lay off of it.
Swing and a miss. And it's 0-2.
Sold it really well with the arm speed. Swung underneath it, so a changeup that stayed a little bit more on plane than what he was anticipating.
Moved to second, and he's back in safely. Runner edges away at second. That's outside, and that's ball 2.
That's a really good take.
Swings and misses, struck him out.
Now pitching for
Back now as they hand the ball to a fresh arm to start the bottom of the 9th. Brennan Bernardino. This one in the air right field. Beck. Long run. Drops in for a hit. Couldn't run it down. The potential winning run holds at second in scoring position now.
One of the hardest things to do in the game, to stay mentally and physically ready for the big opportunity, and he came through for his club right there.
Lindor in the box as he fouls off the first pitch. The winning run on second base. And that is out of play. The 0-2. Fouls it back with 2 strikes. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again.
Well, he knows they don't want to give him anything to hit, but when you've got opportunities to drive in runs, you've got to expand the zone. He's capable of going out there and doing damage with it.
Good job to fight that one off.
5 foul balls in this at bat so far, and these two are going head to head. You can see.
Struck him out looking. Not what you're looking for after the leadoff double. A strikeout, and there's one away. Soto in the box now. Take strike 1. The Mets with the winning run standing at second. We're in the last half of the 9th inning. Swing and a miss.
He's falling behind in a huge spot, Boog. Got to do what it takes to come through. Maybe choke up on the bat a little bit, spread out those feet, whatever it takes.
The 1-2. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. This guy's got good power. With one swing, he can win it for him. Fights it off. He'll see another. The 1-2. Swing and a miss. He struck him out. Slider got him for strike 3.
First baseman Jorge Polanco.
Inside. Ball 1. And another ball.
Well, no need to go right at this guy. First base is open. He can hurt you, so make him expand his zone if he does.
Oh, gets dirty to first. And very nicely done for the out. Mets strand 1. This game's all tied at 4. Back now, and we're in extras. Runner in scoring position, no outs. Ezekiel Tovar getting ready to hit. Yeah, that's fouled off.
As a pitcher, you know the runner on second is ready to push things with his speed. A base hit is probably going to be a big run, so you really have to execute on the mound.
Tied at 4. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2. Raley checks the runner. Castro back in on a dive. That's foul off to the right side. Keeps the AB going. Man at second.
Ball.
Great job of laying off those pitches down in the zone to even the count up at 2-2. Such a better feeling for the hitter.
Here's the 2-2. That's a ball. Tried the sweeper. Hunter Goodman up next for the Rockies. Payoff pitch. Swing and a miss. Struck him out.
Good late cut for the strikeout there. That thing really got in on him. And, you know, the cutter isn't really a huge swing and miss pitch most of the time because it's not really meant to move a whole lot. You're just trying to miss the big part of the barrel and maybe get some weak contact. But that one right there did a whole lot more than that. That was a really good pitch.
Action in the Mets bullpen. A.J. Minter, the left-handed reliever, appears to be getting loose. Hudson getting cranked up as well. Check on the runner, and he's back in easily. Runner edges away at second.
This guy's sink has so much drop angle. It's almost like a split finger fastball. Instead of just weak contact and balls on the ground, he gets swings and misses.
Check swing. Now we'll look down to first. No swing. Just held it back there. Swing and a miss. Struck him out.
Nice work there to get the strikeout, and that's a big second out. I'll tell you, this home crowd will be fired up. They can get out of this and leave that go-ahead run stranded in scoring position. This is a big moment in this game.
That's a strike. And there's a ball. Can't make contact with the sweeper. Pitch misses,
Nope, that's outside.
and it's
Ball.
2-2. Got him swinging for the strikeout, and he strikes out. On to the bottom of the 10th. Here's the catcher for the Mets.
Now pitching for
Righty reliever out of the pen, Jimmy Herget.
Jimmy Herget.
Oh, that plunked him.
Take your base. That hit him.
And that's now twice he's been hitting this one. There's a line drive to left field. Brings it in. Runner tags at second. The relay throw. Safe at third. And the winning run is on the doorstep. Luis Torrens up now for the Mets. And that one just misses. A ball and no strikes. Runner on the move. Swing and a miss. High throw, and he's safe with a stolen base. On the ground to the left. Sends it to first. Now 2 out.
Well, there's a lot riding on that at bat right there. Nice job of the pitcher to bear down, make the pitch, get the ground ball. Excellent piece of work.
And that drops in for a strike. Outside with a breaking ball. Winning run at third, 2 down here in extra innings. Up and in. 2 balls and a strike.
It's a big opportunity right here, but I love the way he's slowing the game down. He's shrinking his zone, making sure he gets the pitch that he wants to hit.
The changeup missing, and that's ball 3. And that'll load the bases.
Take your base.
So close to getting out of it right there, but this inning still has life.
Taylor in the box now. Takes strike 1.
Tough situation right here. So important as a pitcher to get ahead in the count as he did right there.
Check swing. Went around, and it's 0-2. Swing and a miss. Struck him out.
Well, this guy competes hard. We see the emotion there. I love it. Great job of getting out of the jam.
Go ahead run on base. Tyler Freeman digging in for the Rockies. Swing and a miss. And it's 0-1.
No, that's outside. Ball.
Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
Well, if he's going to do something special right here, it's going to have to happen with 2 strikes.
Got him swinging for the K.
And there's another strikeout, and those are just continuing to pile up. His confidence level has got to be dropping. He's got to find a way to make an adjustment, Booth, get back on track. His team needs him.
Swings through that one for strike 1.
Filthy changeup right there. Just pulled the string.
Pickoff throw. Moniak back on a dive. Next offering misses, and it's 1-1. 1 out. The go-ahead run is at second. We are in the 11th. Swing and a miss. 1-2. And a swing and a miss. Beat him with a fastball.
Toughest pitch to hit. Fastball on the outer black. Man, sometimes you just got to tip your cap.
Kyle Carros digging in for the Rockies.
3-pitch strikeout last time up. Got to put up more of a fight in this one.
Swings and misses. And that's strike 1.
He's had a tough day at the plate. 3 strikeouts already. It's hard not to think negative, but you got to find a way to somehow center up the baseball and put it in play.
The next offering misses. 1 ball, 1 strike. Right through there for a strike. Swings and misses. Struck him out. And he's back here at Citi Field. We're in extras here. Marcus Semien up now for the Mets. And it stays fair. Runner around third. In comes the winning run, and the Mets walk it off in the 11th. Close one here today.
Outside, riding my whip and Rodeo Drive. Shorty, I step like Fredo Bank. Stay in your lane down 4-5. Be step like 4-5. Keep your cool, won't be no fight. I'm fresh like water, get your daughter. Might tell a joke, but I ain't gon' lie. On my lap like evil genius. Jump out the jeans, it's demon time. I'ma get it laid back like even Steven. Don't need a reason to be on down. Stand on B-U-S-I-N-E-S-S. Yes, I'm blessed like him. In the gym, don't miss, I switch on. Day, I'm not like them. Let me state my case. Sprint out the race, no chase. I pace, just came out the gate, and he still gon' hate. Say fake till you make me fake. How you know what it take? You ain't been out the space, been out the mix for tryna hit it bad like big cold. See, I spell it out quick. Yo, my don't up the click. My dog like pit finna raise no quit. This good as it get. Bring the hood to events. Still need tent on the whip. Don't run, don't trip by the. Ain't never pay rent on. Been for the bread and it. Let's do it. The broad them thick and the feet go stupid. Like me, never too quick, too clever. I pray them streets gon' treat you better. Back outside, run my whip and Rodeo Drive. Shawty, I step like Fredo, man. Stay in your lane down 4-5. Bitch step like FIFA 5. Keep your cool, won't be no fire. I'm fresh like water, no daughter. Might tell a joke, but I ain't gon' lie. On my lap like evil genius. Jump out the jeans, it's demon time. I'ma get it laid back like even Steven. Don't need a reason to be on down. Stand on B-U-S-I-N-E-S-S. Yes, I'm blessed like him. In the gym, don't miss, I switch on. Day, I'm not like them.
I double my figures and figure the wave. Cutting off cats when they think they safe. Saving up, I grew a little rough, but I will not fold, impressing me. So watch my vision, see what I see.